Are you going to sue Blake Lively too?
Into oblivion, Megan.
Forget the courtroom battles and legal strategies. Blake Lively has apparently decided to skip all that and take the scenic route, out of the country. Because nothing screams innocence like a sudden international getaway right when a $400 million lawsuit is breathing down your neck. According to sources, which, let's be honest, probably means people on the internet with too much free time, Blake was spotted boarding a private jet with enough luggage to suggest she's not exactly planning a weekend getaway. A vacation, you say? Sure, because nothing says self-care like fleeing in the middle of a high-stakes legal war. Rumor has it, Blake needed some space to clear her head, but let's be honest, this looks more like damage control than a casual getaway. Meanwhile, Ryan Reynolds is left behind to deal with the fallout, and knowing him, he's probably busy crafting the perfect tweet to spin this into a joke. Because when life gives you lawsuits, you make sarcastic Twitter posts. But wait, this gets even juicier. Some insiders, read unnamed sources who may or may not be legit, claim that Blake's impromptu exit might have been triggered by leaked text and videos that, let's just say, don't exactly support her totally innocent bystander narrative. And if that wasn't enough, remember that gag order she and Ryan tried to slap on Justin Baldoni's team? Spoiler alert, it did not go as planned. So what's Blake's next move? A surprise Zoom court appearance from a tropical island? A teary-eyed Instagram post about finding herself? Or is she just going to sit tight, sip mojitos, and let the internet set itself on fire in her absence? One thing's for sure, this legal circus is far from over, and Blake's little vacation just threw gasoline on the flames. Is this self-care or self-preservation? Let us know in the comments. Bonus points if you make it sound as dramatic as a Hollywood script. So, let's talk about this mysterious getaway. Blake Lively, who is normally seen rocking designer gowns on red carpets, was instead spotted boarding a private jet, decked out in what we can only assume is expensive casual wear, with sunglasses big enough to shield her from both the paparazzi and reality. Now, sure, celebrities fly private all the time, but timing is everything. And let's just say, if your house caught on fire and you were seen sprinting away with a suitcase, people probably wouldn't buy the "I just needed a little fresh air" excuse. According to sources, aka the internet detectives who never sleep, Blake packed enough luggage to suggest she's not planning on coming back anytime soon. And look, everyone deserves a vacation, but when you're in the middle of a legal firestorm that could cost you hundreds of millions of dollars, disappearing on a jet looks a teensy bit suspicious. Even Hollywood PR teams are probably scrambling right now, drafting statements like, "Blake Lively is simply taking some time for herself to reflect and rejuvenate." Translation, we have absolutely no idea where she went or if she's ever coming back. And the best part, no one knows exactly where she's gone. Some say Europe, others whisper about a tropical paradise. Wherever she is, one thing's for sure, her timing couldn't have been more interesting. And then there's Ryan Reynolds. Poor Ryan, left behind to play PR janitor while his wife vanishes into the sunset. Now, Ryan is no stranger to handling chaos with humor. This man practically built an empire on sarcasm. So how is he dealing with this extremely public mess? Well, let's take a few guesses. 1. The Twitter diversion. He drops a perfectly timed meme, something like when your wife takes a spontaneous vacation in the middle of a legal battle, and hopes people laugh instead of ask questions. 2. The Instagram fakeout. He posts a cozy family photo with the caption, "Nothing to see here, just a normal Tuesday." Meanwhile, TMZ is tracking Blake's jet like it's the freaking bat signal. 3. The silent treatment. He says nothing at all, which would be way more suspicious because, let's be honest, Ryan Reynolds not making a joke? That's like Hollywood not making a bad sequel. It just doesn't happen. But let's not pretend Ryan is just an innocent bystander here. After all, he did stand by Blake during this whole lawsuit mess, including that hilariously failed attempt to gag Justin Baldoni's team. So now, while Blake is sipping cocktails in wherever she is, Ryan is left playing damage control. The real question is he just as blindsided as the rest of us? Or did Blake strategically decide that he should be the one holding down the fort while she makes her graceful exit? Either way, the drama just keeps getting better. And spoiler alert, we're only getting started. Oh, but wait. This isn't just your typical Hollywood vacation gone wrong story. No, there's an extra spicy twist. Leaked texts and videos that supposedly paint Blake in a less than glamorous light. Now, we're not saying these leaks prove anything, wink, but let's just say people don't usually sprint to a private jet right after damning evidence mysteriously appears online. Coincidence? Sure. Just like how every Hollywood actor accidentally gets caught doing something sketchy right before their movie premieres. From what we hear, and by hear we mean read from totally reliable internet detectives, these messages could expose Blake's real role in this whole legal circus. And suddenly, that casual self-care trip is looking a lot more like a full-blown damage control strategy. But wait, there's more. Remember that gag order Blake and Ryan desperately tried to slap on Justin Baldoni's team? You know, the one that was supposed to keep certain juicy details from reaching the public? Yeah, that aged about as well as a Hollywood marriage. Because instead of silencing anyone, the whole thing backfired spectacularly. Now, not only are people more curious about what they were trying to hide, but it also completely failed to stop these so-called leaks from surfacing. Hollywood rule number 1, the harder you try to bury a scandal, the bigger the headlines will be. So now we've got a mysterious leak of potentially career-damaging text and videos, a failed attempt to legally shut people up, and a very conveniently timed trip to literally anywhere that isn't here. If this isn't a PR nightmare, I don't know what is. The only question left, what's Blake's next move? Because let's be real, Hollywood loves a good redemption arc. And something tells us she's already working on her big comeback moment. And speaking of that, let's talk about the Hollywood PR playbook, Blake Lively edition. Alright, so Blake Lively has officially entered Hollywood crisis mode TM, a well-documented cycle where celebrities try to flip their public disasters into inspirational comeback stories. So, what's her next move? Let's break down the standard celebrity PR survival guide and see which strategy she's most likely to pull. Option 1, the Zoom courtroom spectacle picture. This Blake unexpectedly dials into a court hearing via Zoom, sitting in an absurdly picturesque tropical background while pretending the Wi-Fi is really bad. It's giving casual exile with a side of legal obligation. She'll show up in minimal makeup, maybe even glasses, because serious legal cases require serious optics. And when asked about her location, expect a vague answer like, "I just needed to be somewhere I could reflect on everything." Translation, "I needed to be somewhere I wouldn't get served with more legal documents." Option 2, the finding herself Instagram post. Because nothing says I'm totally innocent like a carefully curated social media post dripping with self-reflection and vague wisdom. Expect something along these lines. This year has taught me so much about strength, resilience, and the power of trusting yourself. Sometimes you need to step away to see things clearly, sending love to everyone going through their own journey right now. Caption hashtags, healing, grateful, stronger than ever, and we all make mistakes, but I won't admit mine. And just like that, Blake goes from legal liability to Hollywood's next inspirational figure. Option 3, the strategic disappearance. Ah yes, the classic celebrity vanishing act, where they disappear for just the right amount of time, then reappear conveniently refreshed and rebranded. Step 1, go radio silent for months. Step 2, re-emerge in a deep interview where she finally tells her side of the story. Step 3, secure a big movie role, make an emotional red carpet return, and act like none of this ever happened. The real genius of this move, by the time she comes back, Hollywood has already moved on to its next scandal. At the end of the day, this entire fiasco is just another episode in the never-ending Hollywood scandal cinematic universe. TM. Because let's be honest, will this lawsuit destroy Blake Lively's career? Absolutely not. Hollywood has forgiven way worse. Give it 6 months, and this whole mess will be reduced to that little thing that happened, while Blake is busy promoting her next film. Meanwhile, Ryan Reynolds will probably keep joking his way through the chaos, Justin Baldoni's team will keep dropping receipts, and the internet will continue doing what it does best, turning Hollywood's drama into entertainment. And we'll be right here, front row, with popcorn. So what do you think? PR redemption arc incoming? Or is this just the beginning of an even messier downfall? Let us know your thoughts, because if Hollywood has taught us anything, it's that this drama is far from over. Alright, show's over. Hungry for more twists? You know where to find us. Keep that popcorn hot, we'll handle the drama. Want to catch the next showdown in real time? Hit subscribe and buckle up.